Hands up, show me the people. Here, guys. Thank you.
I think it's really special to come back here. I've been here a few times for tour, obviously. I love my Belgian fans, but coming here for Smurfs, the birth home of this thing from beginning, it's very special to be here. I don't think she could have dreamed that that would be possible. I was always obsessed with the Smurfs. I would wake up at the crack of dawn every day just to get that little fill. The Smurfs always made me happy. Watching the Smurfs always made me happy. So being here now, being Smurfette, obviously she was the only girl on at the time. So every girl I feel like wanted to be Smurfette. So it's really crazy to be here playing Smurfette and in the home of Smurfs. I think the messaging is for not just kids, but families in general, adults, teenagers, babies. Triumph through teamwork, really. That's something that I have a lot of, I stress on that a lot in my everyday career, and everything that I do, I really rely on my team, and I always say I'm only as strong as my team is, right?
Thank you very much.
It's hilarious. It's fun. The whole movie has a great sense of humor. It's very nostalgic for people who grew up on the Smurfs. But even as a mom, it's like Smurfs was such a huge part of my childhood, and to know that my kids are going to have that moment too, that's exciting. Yeah.
Well, it's probably about a year and a half ago, I was at home and I got a voice note through somebody else from Rihanna, which has never happened to me before or since, asking if I'd come and do this film. So I was like, well, yes, for sure. And that was it, really. I'm very proud to be part of it, yeah. It's amazing. I didn't realize it was so big. I didn't realize it was such a big deal. I've just been told off by my children because I should have brought them with me, really. They'd have loved this, so I feel a bit bad about that now. I didn't realize it was quite so huge. So it's amazing. Yeah, it's really great. Well, I think what I love about the film is firstly, it's the Smurfs. So if you're of an age, you already have an existing relationship with these characters in this world. What's great is when something's both nostalgic and brand new is kind of perfect. So the idea of being able to share with your kids very characters that you grew up with, but also this story is really about somebody trying to find out what their place is in the world and what their purpose is. And I have 3 young kids, and that's a discussion that happens in our house all the time. Why am I here? What am I doing this for? And here's a film that really talks about that and what's important. So I hope people really enjoy it.
When you spend your whole life watching something and then you get the opportunity to be a part of that world, like, you say yes. It wasn't even a question. I didn't even know who I was playing at the time. I just said yes. Tell them yes. Tell them yes. I had no idea what to expect, and this is so insane. It's incredible. And I think what an amazing thing for a city to come out and really be celebrating something that was created here, and there's such a sense of pride that people have in the Smurfs here, and it's a thrill. I remember my parents taking me to see movies as a kid, and it's one of those formative memories that I had of being exposed to sweet, meaningful, creative storytelling, and this movie has that in spades, and I'm just so excited for people to go to see it, people to get back into the movie theaters, but mainly for families to like go and watch this, and for people to watch it year after year, and for it to mean the same thing to young people that the Smurfs meant to me when I was young. So I hope everybody likes it, and it's a wild ride.
Yeah, I'm DJ Snake, and I'm gonna be in the movie. You know, I'm gonna be myself for like 10 seconds, and I had fun, and you know, I'm happy to be here. You know, they just called me, and I grew up watching Smurfs, so that was an honor. No brainer. Yes. I mean, you know, this is where like everything started, and Belgium is like our cousins. I grew up in Paris, so it's like next door. It's family, so of course it makes sense to all be here tonight, and great energy. Thank you.
It's so fantastic. I mean, it's a perfect place to premiere this movie because it started here, you know, and there would be no other more appropriate place to be. We spent so much time and care to make sure that we were honoring the origins of Smurfs, the original comics, and the tone and the feeling and the fun and the effervescence and the movement style of just what the comics had to offer. So feels great to be here. You know, really proud of what we've done. Actually, for those reasons, almost exactly. I mean, there were a couple more. It's like the opportunity to go back to a style that more represented the origin, the original look of the movie, and also my writer Pam Brady. When I read her script, that sold me. I was like, okay, there's a real chance to do something special. Yeah, well, I mean, a couple of reasons. It's a big scope movie. It's huge, and it's epic. It's a rescue mission that stretches across the world and across dimensions, and it's something that really should be taken in on the big screen. And I really feel like the Smurfs, like what they represent, a group of little blue critters that they all know who they are as individuals, but really their superpower, their strength comes from their community. That's what gives them something special, you know, when they come together.